fil devant. Because it's like the scent that keeps it away.
No, not yet. I'm gonna keep like that's why I'm like I'm more pants. So I was like
They built a fort. This one was completed in 1743, but just prior to this one, they had another one that was made entirely of timber. That one was built under the direction of Governor Gluskirk at that time, but an inspection was done and a decision was made that because that fort was of timber, was falling apart and really didn't suit. It wasn't sturdy enough for them to have it as a fort for a capital. They decided to use this design, which was based upon a design that the French were using on the West African coast. It's known as a lozenge fort design. Unpopular to that chart that they have in, notice that the Dutch were setting up shop close to them, and you know, probably Maduro's spirit, you know, went into somebody and said, like, you too close to where we are. So they used to come and used to attack the fort, but the Dutch, being who they are, resilient, instead of running back to the Netherlands, they retreated inland, coming into the, and that of course happened in the mid 1500s, right? By the time it was getting into the 1600s, they had relocated from that point to further up the Essequibo River in an area that the Essequibo River meets the Mazaruni and Cayuni River. And they found a small island, they built a fort there, they named that fort Kaikoveral, and that fort became the first Dutch capital of the country of Essequibo. That was around 1612, 1616, around that timeline. While they were there, they came into contact with Oblivion because that was the biggest catalyst that actually happened that caused Europeans to start migrating to the quote-unquote New World, right? Of course, at that time, the Europeans believed that they were the first to come here, but we know now factually that that's not the case. In fact, the oldest recorded civilization that from Europe that would have come to the New World are the Norwegians from Norway. Pretty much an old Viking ship dating back to the year 1051 was actually found on the North American coast, and that's because apparently a Viking was buried there, right? So we know that Christopher Columbus story just went out the church, right? For some reason, everybody's happy about that. I don't know why. But the Dutch themselves, after the British and so started coming, the Dutch were also interested in what I would like to call a New World enterprise, pretty much to go and see what's happening with all of this new land and wealth and all of these stories of glory.
Sorry.
Ladies and gentlemen, so we're going to gather here for a few moments. I would just like the opportunity to interpret the site of the place before we head in. So let's get the fort to the...
So sorry for the...
Oh, excuse me, my bad.
Beating you up, baby. Who's beating you up?
you need more adventurous friends, I think.
Yes, yes.
My daughter went to Thailand last year for a solo trip. For
How old is she?
29 days.
So Fort Zeelandia, Dutch fort.
Cute pictures. That looks like the frame. Okay, all right, guys. So then we're gonna have to scrap that. Amadi.
Oh no, you're fine.
Oh, we're going back this way.
I go around.
Yeah, let's go around. Let's go around. That'll be cute. Look at that picture.
Don't think you're gonna miss anything by not stopping and taking photos. We're passing back this way, okay? We're passing back this way. So let's focus on getting forward.
Come by, come.
Yeah.